Hello and welcome to my channel. In this tutorial we're gonna do this very easy stitch. It's a nice stitch for those of you that you have a yarn that you want to get rid of. This stitch will do just that. This stitch works with multiples of 4 plus 3 more. After you chain multiples of 4, you chain 3 more chains, you skip the first chain from the hook, and into the second chain from the hook you're gonna do a single crochet, and then in each chain you're gonna do single crochet. Then after you do the first row of single crochet, you're gonna chain 2, turn your work into the next stitch. We're gonna do a double crochet, chain 2. We're gonna skip the next 2 stitches, and into the third stitch we're gonna do a double crochet, move to the next stitch, double crochet, chain 2, skip the next 2 stitches, and into the third, double crochet, next stitch, double crochet, chain 2, and we're gonna do like this until we finish this row. So we're gonna skip the next 2 stitches, and into the third, double crochet, next stitch, double crochet, chain 2, skip the next 2 stitches, and into the third we're gonna repeat double crochet, next stitch, double crochet, and you're gonna be left with 4 stitches. We're gonna chain 2, skip the next 2 stitches, and into the third, double crochet, and into the last stitch, double crochet. So the first one, the second row is gonna look like this. Now we're gonna chain 2 into the second double crochet through the stitch. We're gonna do a double crochet, chain 2, and now we're gonna move to the first cluster of 2 double crochets, and we're gonna do through the first one a puff. So you're gonna go behind that, the first double crochet, you're gonna pull once, you go for the second time, and the third time. It's up to you how big you want the puff. If you want bigger, then you're gonna go 4 times. Pull the yarn through all the loops, not the last one. Pull the yarn to the last 2, and then we're gonna go to the next double crochet from that first cluster, and we're gonna repeat. We're gonna do a puff. So once, you go again, second, and the third time. You're gonna pull the yarn through all these loops, but not the last one. Chain 2, and we're gonna move to the next cluster, well, the 2 double crochets there, and we're gonna do a puff. So once, twice, and the third time. And we're gonna do again a puff through the second double crochet. So once, the second, and the third time. Pull the yarn through all those loops, not the last one. Pull the yarn to the last 2, chain 2, and we're gonna repeat. You're gonna move to the next set of 2 double crochets, and you're gonna start with the first one. You're gonna put there a puff, and we're gonna do one more puff to through that second double crochet. Like I said, if you like less, not so puffy, you're gonna go only maybe twice. Depends on your yarn size. So you move to the next cluster, let's say, and you're gonna do the same. And we have one more double crochet from that set, and we're gonna do a puff in there. I'm working now with a 3.0 millimeter crochet hook. Chain 2, and at the end here we have the double crochet and the chain. So we're gonna go to the double crochet through the stitch, we're gonna do a double crochet, and we're gonna go on top of the chain, the 2 chain on top of that second chain, and we're gonna do a double crochet. Okay, now we're gonna chain 2. This stitch has only 2 rows repeat, so this is the back of the work. So this stitch has only 2 rows repeat, in which one row is doing these puffs. Looks really nice. And the next row is gonna be what we did, let's say, besides this single crochet, the first row with the double crochets. Yeah. So the first, we're gonna go to the next double crochet here, and we're gonna do through the stitch in there, double crochet, chain 2, and we're gonna place a double crochet in each of these 2 stitches, yeah, the puffs from the previous row. So you're gonna skip this 2 chain space, and you're gonna go to the first stitch, and you're gonna do a double crochet. You're gonna move to the next puff from the previous row through that stitch, and you're gonna do a double crochet, chain 2, and you're gonna move to the next set of puffs, let's say, and through those stitches you're gonna place in each a double crochet. Chain 2, and you're gonna move to the next, and you're gonna repeat the next 2. You're gonna put in each a double crochet, chain 2, move to the next set of 2 the puffs from the previous row, and you're gonna put a double crochet in each, chain 2, and at the end we're gonna do a double crochet on top of this stitch and a double crochet into the top chain. This stitch is very easy, goes really fast. Like I said, you have yarn that maybe you don't like, just do something with this, will eat a lot of yarn, and you're gonna get rid of the yarn. So chain 2, turn your work, and now we're gonna repeat the row with the puffs. So we go to the second double crochet here, and we're gonna do through that stitch on top there a double crochet, chain 2, and now we have the first set of double crochets in which we're gonna do puffs. So you're gonna go around that, and you're gonna start pulling up loops to do the puff. I'm going only 3 times, and you move to the next double crochet, chain 2, and you move to the next set, and you do the puffs. It's very easy, this one. Like I said, you have some yarn that you're not so fan of, you can make something and gift someone. And you can pull these loops as high as you like, as small as you like, short, depends. Chain 2, and so on. So the last set of this row, in which we're gonna do puffs. And the other double crochet, we're gonna do in there a puff, chain 2, and at the end here we have the double crochet and the 2 chain. So we're gonna go to the first double crochet through that stitch, we're gonna do a double crochet, and the top chain, gonna go in there and do a double crochet. Then you're gonna chain 2 and you're gonna repeat the row with a double crochet, so it looks like this. For a spring with a thin yarn, this, like I said, I worked with 3.0 millimeter crochet hook, but this one is worked with 2.5 millimeter crochet hook. So this is the back of the work, and this is the front. So if you like, you can do with this stitch, you can work something and get rid of some yarn. If you like, give it a try. Yeah. Goes really fast, this stitch, and it's not so complicated that you need to concentrate too much. Look at this. Beautiful. Simple but beautiful. Okay, well, thank you for watching. Have a good day.